Ranking the top 4 minoxidil treatments for hair loss. So in fourth place, I'm going to put Kirkland's liquid minoxidil. I don't usually recommend liquid minoxidil, but I had to put this one in just because of the price point. This is a great budget pick. If you want to use minoxidil and you don't have the budget for spending a lot of money on your hair growth, then it's good to go for something that you can be realistic about and you know you're going to be able to repurchase long term. Now, the risk you take though with using a liquid minoxidil and with using more of a cheaper formula is that you could get irritation. And if you get irritation and you have to stop, you'll lose your results. So that's up to you. If you don't have a very sensitive scalp, then maybe it's fine. In third place is the Rogaine or Regain foam. Now, this is clinically backed and effective. It's a solid brand that you can trust. You know you're going to get results, but the formula still includes some irritating ingredients. For example, it includes BHT, which is a preservative that can cause irritation. So again, you're risking having irritation and having to stop and losing your results. It also has something called fatty alcohols. Now, it's fine for minoxidil to have some alcohol in it because this is necessary for absorption and it actually makes a product dry quicker on your scalp and not leave grease. But there's something called fatty alcohols, which include cetyl and stearyl alcohol, which basically make the product thicker and it's a bit waxy. So that is the grease that's left on your scalp. So if you don't mind a greasy scalp, then that's fine. But overall, this is a good minoxidil because it's a very well-known brand and it's proven to work in lots of trials. So we know that this will give you results. In second place is the Minomel minoxidil sold by the Hair Repair Clinic. Now this has melatonin in the formula. Melatonin is actually a DHT blocker, and having both ingredients that block DHT and minoxidil in one product is going to be way more effective than just minoxidil. But this is quite an expensive formula, which is why I would only put it at second place, because I think paying £75 every month is a little bit unrealistic. But if you have the budget, then it is a good option. My overall top pick is the Growplex Vitafoam minoxidil. It's got minoxidil, it doesn't have fatty alcohols, it doesn't have VHT, it doesn't have an irritating base, and it's got tons of added hair growth ingredients as well as just minoxidil. You've got ginseng, which has been proven to work for hair loss and to block DHT. You've got ginger, which is really good for lowering inflammation and stimulating even more blood flow to the scalp. You've got things like safflower extract, which is also a DHT blocker. Angelica sinensis, another DHT blocker. Capsaicin, which is an ingredient that actually increases a specific growth factor in hair follicles that leads to new hair growth. It also increases blood flow as well, like ginger and like minoxidil. So you've got a lot of blood flow ingredients in there to stimulate even more growth. For me, this is the best minoxidil I've seen, and even though it's a little bit more expensive than your typical minoxidils like Kirkland and Regain, it's not at the price of some of those luxury minoxidils like the one that we just saw. Let me know if you have any questions and follow for more hair growth tips.